people. Welcome to Torture Dini Night. As voted by Sylph, the only person
And only
that voted
Sylph.
and only Sylph.
Yeah,
Sylph.
because Moody didn't know what to choose for, and I didn't know there was a poll up, and I got blamed for it.
Girl, because I know you. You would have chosen that too.
I would, but at least I was an angel this time.
But now that we know that Sylph wants to destroy my ego and my self-esteem and all of that stuff, we are officially calling this Destroy the Patriarchy Night, where women, non-binary, and trans people can literally destroy the patriarchy just for 2 hours, or at least an hour and a half.
Also, pre-marijuana bunnies day.
Baby boy, what are you doing?
Actually, no. It's Sunday. That's the Marijuana Bunnies Day. So we have 2
I know.
days.
I'm just saying. Before that, this is a preamble.
Pre-Eve moment.
Viva Revolution!
Down. Okay, thanks, Elliot. Don't you
Bye,
dare not
Elliot.
get plush capsule tube over. Oh, wait, hold on. I think he's gonna jump. No!
Oh. Buddy boy.
My cat has gotten a burst of energy, and I don't know why.
Because you're streaming.
Wait, hold on. I gotta get this.
I got into the catnip. Well, this is going to be a ride tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I need to get him like a wheel that he could just run in, like a cat hamster wheel. All right, presenting time. Share screen.
Yeah.
Entire screen. I'll let you know when I'm ready, when I have it up.
Are you ready for this, Joey?
Let's find out. Teacher's pet. It's Gojo, so I get to do the Sonic voice. Okay.
Oh my.
Choose a skin color. Okay, I didn't know we were going to be racist. Way to start a dating sim. Let's see how racist.
Oh no, it says it lets you have a different tone as in, oh hey, you want to have darker skin? Cool, you're also beautiful.
What if
I
you
go
were not
for the middle
skin
one.
color and you wanted to pick that one? Anyway.
All right, Teacher Yaga, or should I say Principal Yaga, to what do I owe the honor of this visit? Congratulations on the promotion, by the way.
Thank you. Now that I got my vaporwave style house, I'll take it.
Wait,
Oh,
narrator?
sorry. Let me do Arthur Morgan. Azamichi Yaga steps onto your clan's traditional house, his imposing figure casting long shadows on the tatami mats. He moves with the purposeful stride of someone accustomed to command, his eyes scanning the room with a mix of curiosity and respect. I guess someone else could play him, or whoever Yaga is.
It's a guy who wants to be the principal.
Oh God.
Thank you. Congratulations on being made head of the clan.
Hopefully not the KKK.
No, fuck no.
No.
You nod and question to the seat in front of you, or motion to the seat in front of you.
Not now, Elise.
Elionics.
He joins you at the low wooden table, his posture stiff, because he has stiff thoughts. One of your attendants begins to pour tea, the fragrant steam curling into the air. The others stand by a corner waiting for orders.
You're a difficult person to find now.
Good.
You take a sip of your tea while Yaga's eyes bore into you. Very creepingly, I should say. Probably want to try to keep him away as much as possible. A tense silence stretches. He then takes a deep breath because he's in the middle of meditating.
I want you to mentor Gojo Satoru.
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 Your hand stops midair. Not going anywhere near Gojo. The man sounds like a 2000s hedgehog. The room falls silent again as the attendant's eyes widen, darting nervously between you and the principal. You wave a hand dismissively. It's like, no.
Leave us.
The attendants bowed deeply before scurrying out of the room. They bowed so deeply that they ended up touching their feet. You turn your gaze back to the principal, your expression hardening. He puts his hands up.
Before you refuse, please hear me out.
I've told you before. I'm not going back.
The curses are getting stronger.
Wait, is this the same MC from the previous one?
I don't know.
Is it?
No?
The 5th-year teacher responsible for the curse technique training us was killed last Friday during a mission.
The principal's face remains impassive as he delivers the news. Just like an anchor. That's what you had always hated about the Jujutsu world. They're all desensitized to death. Oh god, they've fallen into fascism in this timeline. You incline your head slightly, acknowledging the loss.
My condolences. But as the head of this clan, I also have my responsibilities here. Find someone else.
There's no one else.
Fuck.
You're the only one that can teach him what he needs. He's too powerful. None of us can help him improve.
You sigh. It will be a lie to say you aren't curious about the strongest sorcerer of this generation. More powerful than any in the HP world.
You're a wizard, Gojo.
Oh, fuck turf wizards.
You're a wizard, Gojo. Yeah, I am. Turfius Sawaeus. And then he just got rid of all the turfs. You've heard the stories about him. The way that that's structured, I thought that he was like they were giving his pronouns. About him, his incredible feats and unparalleled power.
You know what, you're right. They could have put like a semicolon there.
Yeah.
But as impressive as they are, they're not enough to make you leave the life you've built here. I've built this city on rock and roll.
And how would that benefit me?
The school will pay you well.
It always comes to money.
I have enough money.
Not enough. You
Damn.
simply wish to be left in peace. Focus on the clan's growth, train your people, and tend to the garden.
What is guy? Fucking Godzilla?
Listen, when I say tend your garden, I mean you go to where the lesbian fan club is. Your hands are already full with managing the daily affairs and evading the persistent advances of the
Zenin clan. Zenin, yeah.
Okay,
All
I
right,
feel
fun
very
fact.
zen.
Fun fact, the bodyguard guy, Toji, he was originally from this clan. But he was one of the only, I think he was like the only one who didn't have like curse techniques. Yeah, no, they said it in the dating sim, but he left, he took his his partner, his wife's last name. I guess she died at some point. Yeah, that.
As if reading your mind, the principal continues.
The Zenin clan has been bothering you again, hasn't it? You know they won't stop. They want the 10 shadow technique to stay within their ranks. The Gojo clan said they offer their support if you accept.
There's that. That's how she's gonna he's gonna reel her in. That piques your interest. The mighty Gojo clan never wants anything to do with less powerful families like yours. Having a good relationship with one of the big three, I almost read that as Big J, but one of the big three, would be very beneficial to your people. Yeah, you want to have a good relationship with Big J.
They must be desperate.
They want Gojo to be the best he can be, the higher-ups as well.
You chuckle as you sip your tea. Well, hopefully not at the same time, because you can choke. So that he can be a better weapon for them.
And you? What's your interest in all this?
He's the final boss. He seems taken aback by the question, because we just spoiled this entire game in a matter of 5 minutes. His large hands cradling the teacup gently. Oh.
I just want him to find his way.
And what do you think? I'm the right person for that. I left the jujutsu world. I'm not a traditionalist, and my teaching methods are far from orthodox. I wouldn't be the best influence.
Perhaps. But I'm willing to take the risk.
This is going to go so badly. Are you sure, Dutch, this is the right idea? Yes, Arthur. Gojo looks around the empty classroom. It's only him and Shoko left.
Okay, Shoko was the one I made the voice joke about.
His gaze stops at the place where Sukuru used to sit. It has been 3 years now since he... His chest tightens for a moment, but he pushes the emotion away, burying it deep within alongside so many others. It's almost second nature now, this numbing of feelings. I have become comfortably numb. He leans back on the chair, balancing effortlessly on the 2 back legs, and lets out a groan. Ugh, she's taking forever. I guess Mooney.
What?
You want a voice?
I'm okay.
Okay, I'll do it. Is Soko a guy or girl?
Girl.
Wait. Do you know who the new teacher is?
Oh gosh.
Already,
Sorry.
I'm starting to get bad vibes from this. First, we're going to start to get I've been a very bad boy.
Bruh.
Gojo had heard some rumors, especially about how Principal Yago went far away to recruit her on the higher-ups' behalf.
Alright, hold on a sec. No, go ahead.
Not really. Probably someone weak. I won't learn anything new anyway. The new teacher will probably try to control him like all the others. He'll just ignore her and train by himself. Suddenly, the hairs on the back of his neck rise.
Look at his eyes. He's getting bigger.
Oh god, the goosebumps. He straightens, the chair's legs thudding to the ground. His senses sharpen as a massive amount of cursed energy approaches. He exchanges a glance with Shoko, who looks surprised but not nearly as alarmed as he is. Of course she wouldn't be. First, because she's Shoko. Well, fuck you, game.
Oh no, it's because of like her personality. She's according to this, she's very laid back.
I still say fuck you. And second, only his 6 eyes can sense the true magnitude of the approaching cursed energy. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm counting the glasses as 2. So where are the other 2?
Maybe
Where are the other
his
2 eyes?
third eye is one of them.
I was gonna say maybe his nipples are the other 2 eyes.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
I don't think it's meant to be literal, but I'll have to look into it. Okay. Yeah, very laid back and nonchalant person. She didn't take any situation very seriously during her educational years. Oh.
It's almost on his level. So they have the same power level. Got it. The door slides open with a gentle thud, and a woman steps into the room. Gojo's heart skips a beat as the room seems to vibrate with her presence. Earthquake! She's younger than he had pictured their new teacher. Are they the same age?
Like, he's supposed to be early 20s. He's early 20s. She might be at most mid, so about a 4-year age gap.
Okay, so this is not cradle robbing in any way.
Nah. From what I've read,
at least the sex will be justified.
From what I've read, it's meant to be like a technical college type of thing, but it's like a weird translation error. Hold on a sec. Elliot, get the fuck out of my desk.
Yes, she'll still be arrested for having sex with a student. And then the student will be arrested too because, you know.
Good morning, class.
My favorite number is 25. Anyway. Her voice is calm and assertive, but with a slight sharpness hinting at suppressed tension. Gojo barely catches her name while she introduces herself, his senses overwhelmed by the powerful aura she carries.
I'll be your teacher this year. Nice to meet you.
If she possesses such significant cursed energy, perhaps this year won't be so bad. Gojo quickly reins himself in. What? Okay, thankfully that was spelled right. I thought it was going to be like water drops. Suppressing the flicker of hope that starts to swell in his chest and pushes it down. I have hope. There's a beautiful woman in front of me. I must have her.
Sort of more of like the cockiness that comes from being, oh hey, I'm the world's strongest. But
I guess you're starting to sound like Kevin now. Emotions are dangerous enough. Emotions concerning someone else are even worse.
Keep in mind, this is probably the version of Gojo that thought he could eat spicy noodles.
In 2009.
His poor butthole.
Principal Yaga has briefed me on your cursed techniques and energy levels. However, I'd like to see it myself, so I can have a better understanding of how I can help you in your final year.
Oh, I know how this is going to go down.
Let's go to the training grounds. Follow me, please.
He let Shoko walk ahead with the new teacher, deliberately trailing behind, so he could look at her ass. Or maybe both. At least she hasn't immediately tried to cozy up to him under the guise of familiarity, aiming to manipulate him later, a tactic for too many have attempted over his years at Jujutsu High.
Because he's got a famous last name.
Maybe. He shakes his head, emptying his mind before it can even form another thought. Empty your mind of anything that doesn't have to do with teachers and breathing. Your eyes peruse the training grounds. It hasn't been long since you were here for your own training, yet it feels like a lifetime ago. You can't afford to get too lost in memories now. You need to focus.
Elliot?
Being overly formal isn't your strong suit, but it's expected of a teacher at Jujutsu High. Yaga mentioned that the higher-ups agreed to have you here, but you need to maintain at least a semblance of formality to avoid trouble and keep the school's reputation intact. Those old farts. If it wasn't for the deal with the Gojo family, you wouldn't even be here.
Elliot, if you don't get off the desk, I'm gonna use... Sorry.
Gojo leans in, invading your personal space. Okay. Already off to a bad start. Bad first impression.
Wait, hold on a second. Oh, okay, never mind. I don't know why I thought that... Okay, so he and Shoko are the same age.
You can clearly see his blue eyes behind his dark glasses from this close. It's like there are small galaxies swirling inside them. And then Mario's going to have to travel to all two of them to get stars.
But I like to emphasize how, like, for a shonen, I think it's supposed to be a shonen series, but for a series like that, they make it, the creator gave him these really pretty eyes, and I don't know how to feel about it.
You feel like you want to be power slammed by him because he's so pretty. The fact that you didn't say anything is probably a yes.
I don't know.
Are you a special grade sorcerer? What's your curse technique?
Also, fun fact, he's over 6'3".
In my days, I could have been a professional wrestler. From this proximity, his cursed energy feels almost overpowering. Yet, instead of stepping back, you lean in closer. Well, this is not a good first thing for a teacher to start doing. Catching the slight widening of his eyes in surprise as your energies collide and press against each other.
I'll show you in a second.
Whoa! Already? Not even a build-up to, like, a relationship building? It's just like, hi, you invaded my personal space, I'll invade yours. And by the way, my dick is bigger than yours.
My tits. What are you talking about?
You step back and make a signal with your hands.
Domain expansion. Veil of Shadows.
Gojo's and Shoko's eyes widen as shadows expand from your feet, enveloping everything around you in a large black dome. Oh no, we're now in Mad Max 5.
Relax. This is a non-lethal domain.
Oh, thank God, I didn't even have to put up with Mel Gibson.
Kagehane.
A giant peacock materializes from your shadow. its magnificent form shimmering into existence. As it unfurls its iridescent black feathers, the shadows around you shimmer and dissolve, transforming the dome into a vast, expansive training ground. And also, we got Sonic 3 music playing in the background.
Let me know if
If
is it too loud or...
No, it's perfect.
Okay.
The vibrant colors of the peacock's feathers reflect in your student's eyes, signaling that the Shikigami's power is now in full effect. You have the 10 shadows technique. Are you a Zenin? The mention of that surname makes you want to spit on the ground.
No. My mom left the clan before having me.
Before you can ask any more personal questions, you motion to the peacock by your side.
This is Kagehane. It imposes an illusion on my domain. Whatever happens here will not happen in real life, but you will feel everything as if it were real.
Oh, I know where this is going. They're going to have sex in this virtual place, but he'll still be a virgin.
Not yet. So, you can use as much of your power as you'd like. The outside world won't be affected. Even if you destroy my Shikigami, kill me, or get killed in this state, we won't die. But you'll improve mentally and develop muscle memory as a result. Alright, what are you going to say?
I was going to say, no matter how much you come in this entire place, the energy will not expand into the universe. Our powers will not collide that strongly.
Oh gosh. This isn't freaking Mew's virtual world.
What are you implying, Joe?
Oh, trust me, if these two had sex with their powers, it would cause an atomic explosion probably at the very end of the climax. That's why she said, like, oh, in this virtual world, it won't affect the real world. So I'm like, oh, so they're just going to go, like, full ham here. Gojo's eyes sparkle with excitement. Yeah, he's yes. It's the perfect training ground. You nod with a smile.
Exactly. Now, I'm going to separate you into 2 groups.
But there's only 2 of us.
Ayeri? Principal Yaga told me your specialty is healing with reverse curse technique, so I'll test how much you can do and how fast. Please follow my clone. I can assure you she's just as competent as I am.
Shoko blinks as another you appears by her side from her shadow, smiling. She follows your clone to another part of the domain. You better not cheat on me with the clone. What about me? Gojo's voice carries an edge of impatience, as though irritated he isn't the center of attention. I can't stand this any longer. Somebody please pay attention to me. Come on, hello, pay attention to me. I'm Gojo. Look at me, look at me, look at me.
Oh, God.
You can't quite tell if he's joking. Regardless, it's somewhat hard to reconcile that this 28-year-old, who can easily pass for a fashion model or a professional wrestler, is reputed to be the strongest sorcerer of his generation.
It was a no, but that's fine.
It's hard to tell. They don't separate their 0s and their 8s really well in these games.
Oh, as for you, Gojo, I want you to show me everything you've got.
Okay, takes
not like
off
that,
clothes.
Not like that, you pervert.
Well, look, knowing these games and the way they structure this dialogue.
Yes, but like you gotta get build up before you get to the.
You do know I'm the strongest, right? Can your domain handle it? Wait, are you telling me that we need to do foreplay first before this happens?
And a little bit of plot. This
and
is
that I
Pornhub.
agree with. Oh, so you're saying that this foreplay is a lot better than
It's not like you just get right into it. It's not that.
Basically, you just need porn with
So
plot.
you're saying that this foreplay is not like when two workers who are getting paid go in there and they get told like, okay, here's what you're doing, and then
Yes.
just do it, and then they're like, okay, and then they get paid very little. All right. There it is. The arrogance you've heard so much about.
Why don't you try me, bitch? I had to do the meme.
You focus, and your other shikigamis arise from the ground, taking form with a fluid grace. With the illusion already in effect, there's no need for hand signs. Well, what if there was a blind person in the area? Or a deaf person, I should say. Sorry, I'm tired.
I was gonna say, how are you gonna see it in blind?
Sorry, I was tired.
I think we're all tired.
Some of these shikigami are unique amalgamations, the result of merges with others you lost during perilous missions at Jujutsu High and in your brief career as a sorcerer. Gojo's eyes fix on the large white dog by your side, the result of one of those merges. Rough. Where's the other dog? You guys start with 2, right? Your eyebrows rise in surprise. He knows his stuff.
The black one was killed accidentally by the Zenin clan when they tried to kidnap me as a child.
Now, thank God we have context, because if that was taken out of context, you know what
They
people would
didn't
be
try
saying.
again. They didn't try again.
Oh.
Oh, I get what they were trying to do. The whole the yin yang thing with the dogs.
Yep.
Enough talking. Let's start.
You send all your shikigami at him at once. Seamlessly, you create a clone of yourself while you slip into the shadows with Kaije Hane. You emerge from the top of a cliff and analyze Gojo's movements as he fights. The shikigami can't hit him due to his infinity, and Gojo dismantles them one by one. As you imagined, he already has formidable strength. But he's still hiding back. He's not feeling threatened enough to go all out. You'll have to shake things up. In a real fight, you need a cursed tool or a shikigami that could have disrupted his infinity, but you're in your domain. And here, whatever you say is law. What are the 10 commandments of self? You appear right behind Gojo and whisper.
You're still holding back.
When he turns around, you slip into the shadows and reappear in front of him. Your clone dissolves to the ground while the shikigami all back again circle you both, waiting for your command. Gojo shrugs, a smug smile on his lip. What can I say? I'm a gentleman at heart. I can't bear to hurt you, even in an illusion. You hum thoughtfully, contemplating his smug demeanor.
Oh.
This is a game to him. He probably believes there's nothing you can teach him.
Hold on a second. I'm trying to get a simple explanation for how his stuff works. Let's see. This technique allows him to control space itself using the concept of infinity with 3 main applications. So the neutral limit is I guess think of it like an invisible barrier that makes attacks stop before attacking him or touching him. It works by dividing space infinitely, so even something moving at high speed appears frozen before hitting him. The second one is called Lapse Blue. It attracts space to create a vacuum-like force kind of like a black hole effect. Uses it to crush enemies or pull them in for close range attacks. The name blue comes from how light bends, blue shift when space is compressed, and then reversal, or red, the opposite of blue, repelling space, creating an immense repulsive force. It's like an unstoppable blast that sends enemies flying and destroys everything in its path. The name red comes from how light stretches when space expands. And then a combination of red and blue, the ultimate technique, I guess. It creates an imaginary mass like a purple energy blast that erases matter on its own. So powerful that it can, kind of like Pokemon, can vaporize anything it hits, even large areas or strong cursed spirits. And then, let's see, his 6 eyes, an innate trait that gives him perfect cursed energy control. He can use his limitless without draining energy, making his technique near effortless. You can see cursed energy in extreme detail, predict move, and optimize his attacks. Which I'm guessing why he also, why he wears the blindfold? Hold on, I'll explain that after. I've lost count of how many times I've died in this domain while training. It's not a pleasant experience.
Gojo narrows his eyes at the low tone of your voice, his gaze sharpening as he watches you intently.
So I suggest you use your full power, if you don't want to experience it at first hand. Oh, okay. Okay, so he wears the dark glasses or the blindfold because his, the 6 eyes gives him insane sensory perception, and the blindfold helps him from overstimulation because he's constantly processing vast amounts of information.
Oh, so he's autistic.
You know what? Yeah, that could be a good metaphor for it. So yeah,
I could literally put myself into this character then.
Yeah, the blindfold reduces visual input, helping him avoid sensory overload and fatigue. You can still see cursed energy through it. It's just, and then also, oh, okay, he's also an asshole. Okay, so it's also conserve energy, but then the third one, psychological effect, intimidation. Gojo enjoys messing with people, and hiding his eyes adds to his mysterious, untouchable aura. Enemies can't read his emotions or intentions when his eyes are covered, making him even more unpredictable.
So he's an autistic asshole. So he's the Elon Musk of this game.
No, fuck no. No.
Jesus Christ, Joe! Why the fuck would you
that is too far.
Muskrat?
I wouldn't compare my worst enemy to him. And besides, this guy actually did stuff to help people, you know?
Well, I don't. That's why I'm saying it.
You know, you'll probably see some of it by the end of this. But
I can only go off what I know. I can't go off on what I don't know.
Let's just say that he... Oh wait, no, I'm not good. Oh wait, no, it was already kind of spoiled in the other one. When he becomes a teacher, he's very protective of his students. So he's kind of like that chaotic older brother.
Keyword being chaotic.
Yeah. So I suggest you. Oh wait, no, I did that already.
His laugh rings out, full of conceited arrogance. You and your Shikigami can't even touch me, teacher.
Can I try?
Sure. He raises his hand. You try not to smile as you walk forward. You can feel your proper and professional teacher facade slipping into the future. You and Kagehane are connected by your mind, so you only have to think a request for it to reshape the illusion in any way you want. You reach out and intertwine your fingers with his. His eyes widen as your skins brush against each other. I guess it's starting. What? Human
You don't
touch? No way!
You don't have infinity anymore.
Yes, because Thanos killed him. He tries to pull his hand back, but you hold tightly, sinking your nails into his skin and smile wide. Oh, don't tell me the foreplay considers like scratching him until he bleeds.
Bro.
Just wait.
The white dog appears behind him and tears a deep gash through his torso, likely hitting some vital organs. See, the white dog is in the background barking because he's about to get ready to do this.
That's Lola's comedic timing is better than mine.
She's got good timing then, Sylph.
He chokes and jumps back, clutching his side. He glares at you, his expression shifting through surprise, confusion, anger, and even a bit of awe. He watches as blood drips to the ground.
Now, kill yourself with the reverse cursed technique.
Gojo grits his teeth.
Oh.
You cheated! You cheated!
Well, sorry, Mr. I was born with God mode enabled. Well, maybe, but you'll learn from it and be able to use this ability better when you really need it.
I need it! He groans in pain, still not obeying. You sigh. Seems like he doesn't like following orders. Oh god, I know where this is going.
We all know where this is going, bro.
Oh god.
Oh,
I have a
God.
feeling I know this is gonna be a dominatrix thing.
Let me just say this. I didn't vote. They chose it. I went along with it.
We rolled with it.
If he refuses to improve due to his ego, this whole mentorship will be a disaster.
Look, I know you probably think no one can teach you anything because you're the strongest. Now, do you want to be right or do you want to improve? It doesn't matter to me anyway. The choice is yours.
He stares at you for a long moment before his lips twitch in a pained smile. His eyebrows furrow as he focuses. Bit by bit, his body regenerates. It's slow, but it's progress. You smile widely when he finally completes it. You feel the same sense of pride you get when the people from your clan master a new ability you taught them. Gojo's breathing hard, his face flushed as if he's about to puke. Ah, he's gonna puke! He's gonna puke!
Good job.
Your Shigegami begins to close the circle around him.
Now, let's start again.
Again? I want a break.
You can have your infinity back, but I'll turn it off randomly or disrupt it, so you better pay attention.
You're turning off my god mode? He chuckles and takes off his glasses. His eyes shine, and for a brief second it feels like time stops. The worldo. Bring it on, teacher. The fight begins anew. Gojo now has to use his abilities to the fullest, and you're in awe of how much power he actually wields. Your movements are a blur as you dodge, parry, and strike. Shadows twist and writhe around you, your Shigegami moving with deadly precision. Gojo retaliates with his curse technique, turning the training ground into a chaotic dance of light and shadow, each of you pushing the other to new heights.
Is that all you've got?
Fine, you asked for it. He speaks an incantation, and suddenly a blinding purple light floods the area. Oh no!
Oh.
It's Big the cat!
Oh, the combination.
Your body tingles with the surge of energy, and you barely dodge the attack. The ground where you stood moments before is scorched and cracked. Your skin is red, burned. That's why you wear sunscreen, ma'am. You laugh, exhilarated as you heal yourself.
It's more like it.
The battle rages on, leaving you both breathless. Despite the exhaustion, you find yourself grinning. Out of the corner of your eye, you notice Gojo's grin as well. The challenge is clearly bringing him as much joy as it is you. If the higher-ups saw this interaction, they'd probably chastise you for not behaving like a proper teacher, but you couldn't care less. They knew exactly what they were getting when they brought you on board. It has been ages since you've had a fight this exhilarating. This job might actually be fun. The peacock Shikigami makes a sound, causing the teacher to stop in her tracks. Gojo nearly crashes into her with full force.
Ah, class is over.
She almost sounds disappointed. He recognizes a similar twinge of disappointment stirring within himself. The domain dissipates, melting back into the shadows from which it came. The late afternoon sun spills over him, making him squint against the sudden brightness. Hours had slid by unnoticed. Shoko remains in the same spot where the teacher first cast the domain. She looks around, her hands stretched as if she was healing someone.
That's trippy.
Welcome to the psychedelic laundromat.
Look, a chicken.
Oh God.
You're just a chicken booty.
Oh my God.
Gojo puts his glasses back, his gaze distant. He feels strange. An unusual warmth courses through his entire body. What is this sensation? It's almost reminiscent of the euphoric high he experienced when he fought Toji Zenin and truly understood how cursed energy works. But there's something else.
Now, can you do this for so long?
Like I said, this is a non-lethal domain. It costs little cursed energy. Thank you for your hard work today. I look forward to working with you on this here. Let's do our best.
She does a slight bow, her demeanor returning to a more formal tone. Gojo bows back automatically, but his mind is a whirlwind of emotions. His thoughts race from memories of Sukuru to Riko to all the thoughts others they lost. The haunting sense of isolation bears down on him. What did she do to him? All the emotions he usually keeps buried are bubbling to the surface, clawing to break free.
That's called
That's
boner,
called-
sir.
No, I was going to say that's called vulnerability. You were vulnerable with her, which ultimately leads to a boner, which ultimately leads to sex, and then ultimately leads to marriage, and then which leads to multiple babies in a carriage. But no sitting in trees, because we all know that's impossible nowadays.
Now you're likely to throw an iPad at him during a fight.
Now we're getting into Psycho Dad territory. And
Well,
one of them
rip
is
that-
starting to become more prominent now. The more he looks at her, it makes his body heat up to the point of boiling. Well, go to a doctor immediately.
Do you have any questions?
Are you straight? Shoko shakes her head. Gojo remains impassive. his eyes glued to the teacher. Like a broken cassette, his mind keeps replaying the exact moment when her hand brushed against his. Apply
Most people don't know
directly
what
to
a
the
cassette
forehead.
is anymore.
Apply
Come
directly
on.
to the forehead. Apply directly to the forehead.
You know what commercial I forgot we should have watched? We should have watched that like Education Connection one.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that
When was
bitch
the-
went to my head afterwards.
When was the last time someone touched him like that? And why does it seem so important now?
Wait, hold on.
Sylph is trying to find out when the last time he's been touched.
Nah. Oh fucking hell.
Last time he got touched, it was himself.
Gojo, you okay?
He flinches at her words, snapping back to reality.
Damn it.
Yeah, cool. Totally cool.
All right. I'll see you tomorrow then.
I can't wait 24 hours. Gojo stares as she walks away. Thankfully, he's wearing dark glasses so no one can see where his eyes are lingering. Oh no!
He's staring at that ass. That ass.
Mother of God.
Okay. So your teacher is got the porn star look. He licks his dry lips, gets some lip gloss. Staying in her domain for so long messed him up. That has to be it. Getting touched by a woman messed him up.
You might want to go somewhere and take care of that.
What? Getting touched by a woman? Oh God. He looks at her. He paints to his. Oh, she points to his pants while grabbing a cigarette.
It's pretty obvious. I don't know how the teacher didn't see it.
Oh, she did. Gojo
Just
quickly
being polite.
Gojo quickly puts a hand over his crotch, feeling a rush of embarrassment and annoyance. Why were you looking there, you pervert?
You were acting weird. So I searched your body for anything amiss and saw it.
Yep, that's what every person that looks at a straight guy should do. It's like, you're acting weird. What's going on? And he's like, oh, I see. That's where all your brain power went. She takes a drag from her cigarette and smiles as she exhales, the smoke curling in the air, and then places the cigarette on his dick so that it can burn. To make it go down.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That's one way to do it.
Joey. Damn.
You're lucky enough the teacher didn't see it. That thing has been waving hello for a while.
See, that's why I said the cigarette should go there, because it will go down.
He's in the pain.
Circus would so do that, probably.
Come here, bitch boy. I gotta put my finger out.
My pants are on fire. My underwear's on fire. My dick is on fire.
I'm on fire.
My hair is on fire. My bush. My bush.
Talk about a burning
that
bush.
would Oh God, that Moses has been hiding there the entire time. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of dicks. Sorry, Coolio. It's just a physical reaction. I'm not into her.
Yeah, there's the narrator. Look at that, he's got a pout.
I'm not corny.
He's too busy looking at that ass and getting a boner.
I'm surprised he didn't ask Shoko to be like, hey, you want to just go and like take care of this? And then that's where the cigarette on the dick comes from. He's like, ow, you could have just said no.
I mean, At least we didn't say it was a wonder boner, though.
Funny, you should ask about that.
Oh God.
All right. She
Oh, God.
chuckles, clearly amused.
If you say so.
He rolls his eyes. It is just a physical reaction, likely from all the energy expanded. Yes, because
Does
the one thing
adrenaline
that
do that?
happens when no, because you
Oh.
don't get a boner when you work out. Okay, it doesn't work
I never
like
got
that.
horny with a fucking.
Okay.
If anything,
Unless-
you're more tired, and the last thing you're thinking of is sex.
Yeah, all I
Okay.
feel like doing is passing out and going to sleep.
Yeah, if there was like a naked person in front of you and you're like, let's fuck, you'd be like, get out of here. I'm tired.
I smell.
I want to shower and I want to get under the covers and I want to just drink water and eat chocolate.
I just want to watch a movie. Just leave me alone.
Yeah, exactly. It won't happen again. It's not like the experience will completely change his mental and emotional state or anything. Oh, it will once the virginity goes away. He glances at the new teacher again. Not at all.
You're still staring.
The dick now has grown twice in size. I am not. Like every time he lies, his dick gets bigger.
Just like Pinocchio's nose.
Yeah. You storm toward the training grounds, your mood darkening with each step. I am not attracted to you, and then just walks away. You've just been chastised by the higher-ups for being overly familiar with Gojo and Iriri. It seems someone must have reported your casual demeanor. Damn snitches.
Someone's about to get stitches.
Barely a week into your teaching role and trouble has already found you. Fantastic.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Fucking Karens.
This is exactly why I left. These old fuckers and their archaic rules.
No, if it was archaic, there would be no rules. It's the exact opposite of archaic. Archaic means there are no rules. You hate them too?
Alright, hold on.
His voice halts you in your tracks. You turn to find Gojo casually leaning against the wall like it's a leather jacket man with a cigarette.
Okay, Florida man.
I don't think he's a
Presence you hadn't noticed before.
Alright,
Yeah,
hold on.
he's definitely got James
Here.
Dean vibes going on here. All he's missing is the motorcycle.
Except for James Dean looks better.
Oh, you don't like the blonde hair with the glasses look?
I don't like the glasses.
And how did he manage to hear what you muttered under your breath? It's all right, I won't tell. I'm gonna tell. His face is slightly flushed, perhaps a lingering effect of today's rigorous training. Oh, it's still the same day. It's not even the next day. Ever since that
No,
first
it's been a week.
class. Oh, sorry. Gojo has kept his distance, disappearing immediately after sessions as to who knows where.
Yeah, he's going to the boys' locker to relieve himself.
Oh no, I was gonna do a smoking in the boys' room joke, but apparently nobody's ever heard that song. While you would like to discuss his daily performance as you do with Iriri, you respect his need for space. Your primary goal is to enhance his skills, and despite his aloofness, he's been improving. Okay, then we're doing a good job then. I have an idea for training. He pauses, eyeing you as if you read your willingness to listen.
For the last time, Gojo, I'm not going to take the 100 spicy noodle challenge. Unlike you, I like to have a clean bathroom and an intact digestive tract.
Meanwhile, he's over in the corner going, ah!
Now this motherfucker take the fucking one chip challenge.
It's already bad enough if you do one. I knew YouTubers that did two.
Are they fucking
That was-
insane?
Well, they almost went to the hospital.
That's what I'm saying. Are they fucking insane?
Well, they thought they can handle it because they did ghost pepper. They not realize, of course, that it was not that.
That's almost as insane as the person who decided to do the video game challenge where if they took damage or died, they'd get shocked. They played Sonic the Hedgehog
Oh no.
and had to stop during it.
Of course, because you can't get tasered like that every time you get hit. The human body can't take electricity like that. That's why tasering is inhumane. That's why the whole "don't tase me, bro" thing was so controversial when that happened. You offer him an encouraging smile.
I'm all ears.
A visible change washes over him. His demeanor lightens and a playful grin spreads across his face. Well, let's go to my bedroom. Do. And you're not from around here, right? I found a new candy shop recently. I'll let you lick a lollipop. They have a lot of
50.
different candies, traditional ones too.
Get out of here, 50.
His ongoing ramble, like a dam unleashed, brings a shift in the atmosphere. Now he's the Dom. There's a subtle change in your mentor-student relationship. Ironically, something that might just make you appreciate the higher-ups. You mean I get to have sex with this wonder boner? Okay.
Wait till
Just
I
a
show
little.
you and your Johnson.
He can't remember. I think this is canon, but yeah, he has a sweet tooth. So, when you want to teleport long distances, it's the same principle of movement. Oh, fuck, I forgot he could teleport. You should feel your cursed energy at the top of your stomach, pulling you forward.
Gojo stares at you for a long moment. Huh? You stifle a sigh, having explained this 3 times already. Gojo's been unusually absent-minded lately, and you can't help but wonder if the number of missions he's undertaking is taking a toll on him. Toil. No, Toll.
No, it's
Blah,
toll.
blah, blah, blah. He pokes at his stomach, his expression puzzled. I'm hungry? Where? I don't get it. Oh no, he's gonna make her touch his stomach, and then he's gonna take his shirt off. It's gonna be like Harvester all over again.
Except for you'll have some weird guys screaming out for the meat.
My meat! Oh god. Oh.
Or like peeking on you guys.
Oh god, no, we don't need that. We already got that in the last dating sim with this guy of all people. You walk up to him, and he instinctively straightens, pushing his shoulders back and standing taller.
Again, this man is 6'3". Can I?
It's starting.
Why is he an open bottle of soda?
Yes. You touch his stomach gently, feeling the warmth of his skin beneath your fingers.
Right
Check,
here.
please.
Check, please, indeed.
He stares at you. His gaze intense and unwavering. You tilt your head, meeting his eyes.
So this is how Goofy got Max's mom.
Oh my god.
Do you understand now?
Gojo's voice is breathy when
Oh my
he answers.
god.
Yeah.
Good. Try again.
You leave him and make your way over to check on Shoko. A few more weeks have passed since you started teaching the two.
Oh, we're doing a bunch of time skips here.
That's to make it
Meanwhile-
easier to get through the fucking Chica Bow Wow.
The Gojo clan have upheld their promise, providing support to your clan while you're away and ensuring the Zenin clan doesn't attempt any tricks. You should already be devising business strategies to present to them, but to your surprise, your role as a teacher has consumed most of your time. Initially, you thought coming back to the jujitsu world would be a pain in the ass, but Gojo and Iriri have proven to be exceptional students. You find yourself enjoying the challenge of devising varied training sessions for them and the thrill of watching them improve day by day.
How are you doing, Iere?
You ask, watching as she wipes a hand over her sweaty forehead. A wounded person lies in front of her. Even though you know they're not real, you try not to look at them too much, the illusion too unsettling.
I'm fine, teacher. You don't need to worry about me. Your puppy needs your attention.
You grimace at her teasing tone. Bark, 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 bark. She isn't the only one who's observed the recent bond forming between you and Gojo. In the teacher's office, some staff have approached you to ask how you managed to make Gojo such a teacher's pet.
Oh, tuttle drop.
That's wrong.
Oh, they said
Everybody have a
it.
But you haven't done anything special. You treat him the same as you do the students in your clan. All you know is that something changed after you were scolded by the higher-ups. Perhaps Gojo sensed a kinship with you, recognizing a shared disdain for the higher-up scrutiny. Since then, he started to really reach out. He still vanishes after class, but now he returns to bombard you with questions, propose new training ideas, or just chat. Sometimes it seems he doesn't even realize what he's doing. He just shows up and starts talking, unable to stop himself.
Oh gosh, purple diarrhea. Wait, fuck, wrong layer.
As his mentor, you listen and occasionally you join in, both of you vetting about the jujitsu world's absurd, outdated traditions. So you're both progressives.
He's not my puppy.
Bark, 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 bark.
Well, if he was a puppy, he'd be humping your leg.
Next one.
Teacher, I did it! Gojo's voice cuts through your thoughts as he runs toward you, his face alight with excitement.
Hold on. Alright.
If he had a tail, it'd definitely be wagging right now. Shoka gives you a knowing look, one eyebrow raised in amusement. She wins this time. Can I show you?
Go ahead.
Before you can react, Gojo wraps an arm around your waist. You stiffen in surprise, not expecting this level of physical contact. He teleports, and you cling to him as a reflex, your arms instinctively ramping around his torso. The sensation of teleportation is strange, disorienting. You blink and look around, finding yourself on the other side of the domain. He actually did it. Then he does it again and again. Each time you find yourself clinging tighter as your vision swirls.
Thinking of the SpongeBob meme, you know what? You know that the like, oh hey, want to see me run this way and back? Want to see me do it again?
Yep.
Yep.
He finally stops at the top of a cliff. See? I nailed it. Tell me I'm not the greatest student you've ever had. He turns to you, a triumphant smile lighting up his flushed face from the exertion. You blink slowly, adjusting to the sudden stillness.
I think...
Your voice trails off as you realize how close his face is to yours. For a fleeting moment, time seems to stand still. Zawirldo! Oh, music change. All right. You become intensely aware of the firmness of his muscles beneath his uniform, the warmth from his body seeping through the fabric, enveloping you in its embrace. Even during all your training together, you had never had this much skin contact with him.
That's a weird way to phrase it.
We had this much. We've only touched fingers, but now it's got the entire arm, and then the stomach, and then the legs.
Look
His
how
expression
sexy
changes.
those ankles are.
His expression changes as he seems to realize this as well. A faint blush appears on his cheeks.
Oh gosh, you just reminded me of this thing where, like, hold on, I gotta tell this joke. There's a show I've seen clips of, and where it has like ghosts from different eras in time, and one of them is I forget the time that she's from, but like the time she died was when like people first started getting phone numbers.
Yeah.
So like she had her picture painted by someone, and it was hidden away because it was also during the era where if you showed your ankles you were considered a whore, and like right as she was becoming comfortable with right when this ghost was getting comfortable with people seeing the portrait, like someone walks by and they were just like, a nice ankle whore. It was a ghost who died in the basement of cholera.
You clear your throat and step away from him.
Congrats, Gojo. You're progressing super fast. I'm proud.
Of course. Who do you take me for? You roll your eyes, smile tugging at your lips. Even his arrogance has a certain charm that's starting to grow on you. He scratches the back of his neck, a rare, shy grin spreading throughout his face. Gosh, ma'am! But thanks. It's all because of you, teacher. It'd take me much longer to master this by myself. Oh, that was weird. Anyway, your face heats up, and they can sense a tangible shift in the atmosphere. This time, there's a new tension, an almost palatable electricity that thrums through the air. Get some rubber gloves.
Dude, get a
It's
hazmat suit.
It's as if you're seeing Gojo in high definition. You've been watching him in standard definition the entire time. Suddenly, hyper aware of his presence in a way you hadn't been before. Wow, I didn't realize that there were that many pixels on his chest. You don't know what to do with this new perception you have of him, so you blurt out the first thing that comes to mind.
I bet I can get back to Yari first.
Up, Diddy Kong Racing. Gojo's grin returns, mischievous and challenging. You're on. I hope you're ready to lose. Calling upon Kagehane, you create a series of obstacles in front of him. With a playful salute, you slip into a shadow.
See you.
Hey, no fair! Where's the referee when you need one?
I am the referee.
Inside the comforting darkness, you place a hand over your heart, feeling it pound rapidly against your chest. Go to a doctor immediately. It's not
Is there like a
normal.
law or something here that says they can't bone each other since they're like teacher student?
In a dating sim where there are no boundaries?
I'm talking about like in real life. Is there?
And
Oh,
I don't
yes,
know.
you
It's
can get
also by.
a teacher can get arrested for having sex with a student,
Yeah,
even
but
if they're consenting adults.
Okay.
At least in Florida. I don't know about any other country.
Yeah, this was like
Fuck.
in Japan.
Fuck. Why is the narrator swearing? It's not like
I
the
don't
narrator's getting in on the action.
The narrator don't want to see any of this shit.
Nobody ever wants to fuck the narrator, even though I sound like even though in the games that I'm in, I'm like, you're all right, girl. Summer arrives. Oh, perfect timing to have sex in the summer. The air is thick with humidity, and oh no, not these fucking bugs. I hate these fucking bugs. And the cicadas sing their relentless
cicadas?
chorus from the trees. I hate them.
You know, there's someone who made a poster was like, I finally caught one of these fuckers, and the cicada is like taped down. There's 2 earbuds on either side of them, and then the music blasting is Baby Shark.
The guy had
The
enough.
oppressive heat creates a shimmering haze that distorts the distant horizon. Well, if there ain't no sex scene in 8 minutes, we're gonna have to wait till next week.
Oh.
Erie has different classes today to prepare for med school, leaving only you and Gojo for today's training.
Bad motherfuckers!
You stop by a vending machine, seeking refuge from the relentless heat. Just don't get the lays, whatever you do. Don't get the lays.
Funny you bring up the cicadas, because did you know when they make the chirping sounds, it's mainly the men, and the male cicadas trying to get a mate.
Isn't that like
Yes,
most
because
of
they're
nature's noises?
the bug version of peacocks.
Yep, trying to get a booty call.
I'm down here. Somebody fuck me.
Why do you sound like Kevin right now?
Because I'm impersonating what Kevin would sound like when he's trying to get a girl. Just imagine.
Would he be
Gojo
a
waits
peacock
nearby.
or would he be a cicada, Circus?
Oh, God. Well, people consider him a toxic person, so it's cicada. Peacocks at least are colorful.
Hell, if I was a female peacock, I would definitely bang a male peacock.
There's an intersex wrestler that calls himself the Peacock, and he's like very colorful when he comes out. Gojo waits nearby, tugging at his uniform, sweat glistening on his skin and making his white hair stick to the nape of his neck. For once, he didn't vanish right after class. You pry your gaze away, focusing on the selection of drinks. Ever since the day he mastered teleportation, you found yourself increasingly aware of him. You always knew he was handsome, but now everything he does seems to heighten his attractiveness, drawing your eyes to him almost magnetically. It's always worse after training, as if the energy you expend awakens a primal hunger within you.
That's a weird way of phrasing it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, just go eat lunch. A burning desire that throws through your veins, making you acutely aware of every movement, every glance. It's a craving that wants him, almost needs him, with an intensity that's almost impossible to hide.
Or like, bear with me here. Eat a cucumber, an actual cucumber.
No, that is true though, right?
Me? I don't know. I was just making a joke to the Reddit post.
Oh yeah, the one where the women actually ate like 35 cucumbers a day.
Yeah.
35 little cukes.
Yeah, it wasn't like a
And
regular sized
airport
cucumber.
security took her food.
Yeah.
Because the security guards were hungry and they were just looking for an excuse.
Now she has to wait. She has to get to the other town to get some cucumbers.
You select a can of melon soda and hand it to him. Here you go, Gojo. It's a tall glass of melonade.
Happy 25 years, Homestar.
Yeah, just one? How stingy. I worked hard today. You flick his forehead playfully. Ow! Your finger connecting with his skin. Most of the time when you're not training, he allows you to pass through his infinity.
Be grateful, you brat.
Thank you, my favorite, amazing, gorgeous teacher with the little squiggly line next to it. He bats his eyelashes at you, making you grin wide. I was like, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
That's better.
You're about to open your can when Gojo stops you. Ah, let me.
Oh God.
Wait.
He opens the can using his powers and the liquid bursts forth. Instinctively, you shut your eyes, bracing for the splash. But nothing happens. But did he erase time like Diavolo? You cautiously open your eyes to find the liquid dripping down an invisible barrier encircling not just him, but both of you. The liquid then reverses, flowing neatly back into the can. Gojo hands the can back to you with a triumphant grin.
Smart ass.
Don't worry, teacher. Nothing will get to you while I'm around. You let out a relieved breath and shake your head. A smile still lingering on your lips. It always does when you're near him.
Show off? Thanks, Gojo.
He leans in closer to whisper, sending a flutter through your stomach. I'm about to send butterflies. You should call me Satoru, teacher. We're already close enough, don't you think? You let out a soft chuckle, the tension mingling with amusement.
The higher-ups would have my head if they heard that. You know their rules.
Screw the rules, I have a dick.
Technically, I shouldn't even be here sharing this moment with you.
They don't need to know. It's the opening to every porno.
Yep.
I'm married. Well, your wife doesn't need to know.
And risk my job? Or do you really want that one on your conscience?
Hey, then that means we'll have more time together.
Oh God.
He leans back and huffs dramatically.
Werewolf now? Come on.
That doesn't press the matter. Honestly, calling him by his first name might make things a bit too cozy and cross some lines. Call me by your name. But wait a minute, that's the thing that gay people do. We're not gay for each other. Unless, of course, our gender is somehow teleported differently. And that's like, stop thinking too much. That could definitely get you fired, and you're not even sure how Gojo would take it. He probably just sees you as his teacher, nothing more. And given his attractiveness and the way people seem to be drawn to him, it's difficult to picture him as single. Oh, you'd be surprised in games like this. All right, well, we hit the 10 o'clock mark, so no sex tonight.
But we
Wow.
got
Hold on, I'm gonna make sure we have a. Oh,
So I survived. I survived.
5 nights at Dini's.
hold on, I gotta make sure we can. Okay, hold on.
Why is it farting every time it saves?
All right. I'm gonna take a screenshot for the last thing that we read. Is the screen off or?
No.
Okay,
Nope,
yeah,
not
it is.
yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
And now it is.
yeah. I clicked stop screen.
Okay.
It should be
There we go.
saved. Okay, yeah, it's saved.
Okay.
We'll just have to.
Well, we'll find
The
out.
start of the chapter was like when it announced summer, so we'll have to skip a little ahead to it. But I do have a kind of bookmark,
Okay.
which I'm gonna put in one of the channels.
All right. Well, that's going to be our show for tonight then. I survived not having to see a teacher and a student go at it. At least for now.
For now.
And then I have no idea like what's going to happen next, but apparently they do. So
I don't know what's going to happen. I'll let these two chose the story.
Dang, gonna throw me under the bus, will ya?
You almost got my ass thrown under the bus earlier too, so shush.
Not intentional, and I cleared your name.
alrighty. Well, we'll be back for another torture session. And when that happens, yeah, they'll have a blast and I'll probably die. So until then, until my funeral, make sure to hit all the algorithm shit, and we'll catch you on Wednesday. Bye, people.
And happy Marijuana Bunnies Day.